28 zip codes, one city. A Milwaukee man wants residents from the north side to the south side to see themselves as neighbors.
He hopes his experiment will bring down the barriers one snapshot at a time.
On August 13th, nearby in Sherman Park, Sylville Smith was shot by a police officer, and people reacted very violently. That wasn't the reason why I started Zip MKE, and it wasn't the uprising that happened and the destruction. It was really the way that people were talking about it and talking about each other online. We try to communicate to each other the things that we are feeling, and sometimes that comes out in ways that are harmful. They were talking about things that the majority of them, including myself, didn't know about. I started feeling like I was ignorant, and that I had no right to talk about what any individual or group of people in Sherman Park were doing and why they were doing it. But I decided for myself that I would take on a project to go to all 28 zip codes in the city and take photos just on my own and put them on a website and then share that with people. Eventually I realized that this was not something that I could do all on my own, and so I have a nice team of 5 Zipsters who are helping me to accomplish this. The way that we've designed it is when you get to zipmke.com, you'll see each of the zip codes represented with one of the photographs from that zip code, and then you just click on there and you'll see all the photos that have been contributed from that zip code. I want it to be more than an art project or a gallery on a website. We really wanted it to be crowdsourced. The idea was to encourage people to photograph their own neighborhoods. This is my space. This is what the space I inhabit, no matter where they are, whether they're in 53213 or 53222 or 53206, 53210, where Sherman Park is, to show each other who they are. And I think that that's what was really fueling the fire of the social media at Sherman Park, was this an ignorance. It's been a very humbling thing for me, and I think the Zipsters and the people who have contributed to see their city differently and to go out into it and see it anew.
And our thanks to photojournalist Sean Farrell for putting that together. And I love the concept of
yes,
this.
we take so much for granted.
We do, but when you click on all those different pictures within the zip code, you really see so much of who we are really in the city and who we aren't, or who we don't know as well. And so I think that shows a way how we can all be connected.
And the big thing he wants us to do is then to step beyond the computer and get into those different zip codes and meet our neighbors, because we really are one city.
Which is kind of what we're doing here.
Yes.
With 414 Forward. You were looking at the big issues. Obviously 414 represents the area code of Milwaukee, and Forward the state motto.
And what we want you to know is that each week we're going to be talking about those tough topics that sometimes don't always get a lot of time on the airways, but we want to have that conversation here, and we hope that that conversation will move you forward to action.
Yeah, it's not just about what people are saying, but what we can do to move the ball forward, to solve the problems that we all know exist, and find that way to bring the different voices together to find that common goal to move it forward.
All right, well, that is our program for this Sunday morning. We hope to see you next Sunday.